Here's where I am currently on the second Akina polystyrene drawing. And most likely I'm probably going to leave that paw alone. For the most part, I'm just coloring in the sections I created. Using this Sharpie marker to draw in the lines for the top and bottoms. And I'm going to color this section in yellow once I finish this over here. I didn't get that much time to work on the second Akina drawing today. His dad didn't pick me up until roughly 7:30 to 8 p.m. around that time. Actually, now that I double check, it was more around 7 p.m., but yeah, it was around that time that Dad picked me up. Though I didn't really get to Dad's place until around 7:30, 8 p.m. Because on the way to his place, he made a stop at our local Wegmans to get things such as some bagels and some orange juice. From Mom's place, I brought to Dad's place a partial pack of mild cheddar cheese sticks, one of those phenomenal soup bowls, chicken flavor, and 2 chicken Cobb pre-made salads from Wegmans. Generic brand, made by the store. Supermarket. I brought some extra clothes and an iron supplement bottle, both for Dad and for me. Since we're regular donors now. We regularly donate blood to the American Red Cross. I noticed that my hemoglobin levels have been dropping, but it's still within a safe range, and I'm just working to keep it in a safe range. Yeah, this is some homemade chicken and rice by Dad's mom, who I call Grandma Dearest, or at least called her that in the past. This is delicious. Yeah, Dad got some orange juice because it's a tradition of ours to have some orange juice before we donate. I used to feel that it's a healthy thing to have for breakfast. It's certainly healthier than having a soda or a beer for breakfast. But it would probably be healthier to have a glass of milk or a glass of water. Orange juice is healthier than apple juice, simply because orange juice has vitamins that apple juice doesn't have. Around 9:15 p.m., I had a slice of a homemade pizza Dad made. He got Boboli bread from Wegmans, and that's just basically either a pizza crust or something that can be used as a pizza crust. My dad made a classic pepperoni pizza. With a red base, which means he put on marinara sauce or something similar to that. He spent the morning hours doing tasks on Queen's Blade Limit Break. And going on Discord to go on the Rapper Offline server to figure out what was wrong with Rapper Offline for me. Looking for support, basically. Because for some reason, after I installed 1.3.0, after I reinstalled it, it didn't come with start.rapper.bat, that batch file. It turns out that version of Rapper Offline doesn't work anymore. That's the gist of it, basically. So I had to install the latest 2.0.0 version. which was released late last month. So that's what I did. If I recall, I fell asleep around 10 in the morning. I woke up around 1:30 p.m., but then I fell back asleep and didn't get up until about 3 to 3:30 p.m. By which point I was past my cutoff time for taking a picture of a polystyrene drawing for this time of year to get it in optimal natural light from the sun. So I couldn't take a picture of that old finished polystyrene drawing project of a food container that I found within a minute or two of going down into the basement at Mom's place. I had a cup of coffee that Mom made for me around 3:34 p.m. And then I recall around 5:30 p.m. I prepared and had one of those phenomenal chicken soup bowls with a few mild cheddar cheese sticks and a glass of milk, whole milk. In the time after I finished that soup and those cheese sticks, and before Dad picked me up from Mom's place, I recall snacking a bit on primarily on a bit of my Halloween candy when I went trick-or-treating last year, which I still haven't had much of, and then having I think the antelope beef jerky stick. That's part of that Man Crate's Toolbox beef jerky that I got as part of my Christmas presents. Though that beef jerky stick, the antelope, it's also got venison, pork, jackalope, and basically all these other different kinds of meat mixed in with it. Yeah, but it tasted pretty good. and it had some pork too. And I had I had 3 of those cold brew gummy bears. Don't have too many of those left. If I recall, there were only 4 left by the time I was done, but that sticker meant to keep that little glass box, plastic box, closed. It has kind of failed. It's no longer sticky, but there's not many gummy bears left. I primarily fell asleep during the day because I intentionally only got a couple to a few hours of sleep during the night, so I could, during the night or the early morning hours, work on getting the raw footage for a couple YouTube videos.